All right. So that's it. But Tableau has 5 different types, unlike Power BI that has just 2 types. But the 5 types are also they are grouped into 2 types. All right. That's the developer Tableau and sharer Tableau. Of course, just as the name sounds, the developer Tableau are the ones that used to develop your dashboard and do your analysis basically, while the sharer Tableau are the ones you can use to share your work either to the public or to the cloud, as the case may be. All right. So you read that up by the time you get the study manual. Okay. So let's concern ourselves with the practical, which is more important. All right. Okay, so have you opened your Tableau and are you at this point now where I am? You can see my screen still, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So if you're here, you remember when you open Power BI, it takes you to the place called Navigator. All right. So
Yes.
for Tableau, it brings you to this place where you have connect, and you can see to a file, you can pick your files from either of these places. Do you understand? And since our file is in Excel, we'll just go ahead and click on Microsoft Excel.
Yes.
That will take you to where you will um, extract your data. You know, I mentioned that in Tableau, the same process also takes place just as it does in Power BI. So we have the same ETL process here. Remember, extract, transform, and load. You remember, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's extract our data. The data is called financial sample. And then you say, okay. You give it some time to load. All right, have you extracted yours?
No, no worries. I'll, I just want to watch
You
throughout.
just want to watch. Okay,
So I'll not
okay.
meet.
Okay, it's all right. It's all right. All right, so once you extract your data, it brings you to the place called connection. For Power BI, it's called navigator.
Okay.
Then,
Yes, sir.
just as you also have in Power BI, look at the data here. These are the columns. Column 1 is segment, column 2, country, 3 products, discount band, and all the rest of them. You can see that, right? Then
Yes, sir.
this is the name of it's called sheet 1. Okay, before I even talk about that,
Okay.
Tableau works in sheets also. So we have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and all the rest of them, just as we have in Power BI. The Power BI works in pages, page 1, page 2, and all the rest of them. Then for Tableau, if you're going to be extracting, let's say, 4 KPIs and probably 4 visuals, that's 8 on the whole. That means you're going to insert 8 sheets because each visual will be in its separate sheet. Likewise, each KPI will be in its separate sheet. I don't know if that makes sense. So what I'm saying is, this sheet one you're seeing here will be used for only one KPI. To bring another KPI, you use another sheet altogether. Till you're done extracting all your KPIs and all your visuals, then you now insert your dashboard and then build your dashboard. That's how it works in Tableau. All right. Okay, that said, if you look at the top of the Tableau page, you see your file, your data, your window, and your help, just as we have in Excel, your tab ribbons. All right. Then underneath it, you will see these 2 arrow signs here. This is for undo, and this is for redo. Okay. Moving ahead. This is the name of the sheet for now. You can change the name by clicking on this drop down and click on rename. Okay. So let's quickly rename it. Let's call it financial reports. Now the
So
name
one
has changed.
question. You
Go
were
ahead,
saying
please.
about the KPIs. You have to have like
What did you say?
you have to have like four KPIs.
No,
You said that if you want to work with four KPIs, you have
yes.
to
You
four
have to
sheets,
insert
right?
four sheets. Yes,
So
yes.
now I'm saying that how do you navigate the KPIs? Do you understand? That is to say, if is it that you say different analysis reports? That is what you're trying to say, like financial reports into four.
No, 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 not at all. Not at all. Not at all. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to open the questions we are meant to answer so that you will understand what I'm saying. Where is that? Okay, okay, yeah. Look at them here. Come in, come in. All right, now these are the questions you are meant to answer using the data set provided. You can see my screen, right?
Mm,
Okay, so
mm,
total profit is definitely a
yes, I
KPI.
think so.
Total gross sales is a KPI. This is a KPI, this is a KPI, and this is a KPI. That means we are going to bring in 5 KPIs as long as this work is concerned. And I'm saying that in Tableau, each of these KPIs will take its own sheet. Do you understand? So total profit will be in sheet
Okay.
one, gross sales will be in sheet two, likewise the remaining ones. Now, when you're done with bringing out your KPIs, you also look for profit by country, which is this one. You also look for profit by year. You also do list of top countries. These ones are now visuals. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Okay, yes, yes.
Okay. Now, each of these visuals will also take their separate sheets. Then at the end of the day, so you're going to have like 9 sheets. At the end of the day, these 9 sheets, you will now insert a dashboard and you now start picking each of these visuals and KPIs into the dashboard and then build your dashboard. That's what I'm saying. It may not make sense now, but by the time I start doing this, I'm sure it will make sense.
What about the 10, 11, and 12? They are not visuals. So.
I didn't get that. I
What
didn't get a
about the
question.
10, 11, and 12? They are not visual.
The 11 is saying, where is the company seeing the most success as profit by country? Look at it here already. It's handled here already. You understand? So you don't need a visual here again because there's a visual here already that takes care of that. So you just probably do a write-up that will say the country that has the most success by way of profit is this country as shown in this particular visual. Then 11 is saying which products and segments should the company retain. Of course, we already have profit by product somewhere here. Where is it? Okay, no, profit by segment. So for this, you may just add profit by product and then you compare this with this. You understand? So that's what you likely do there. Then 12 is saying list the top, bottom, and top three. Top three is here already. So you may just only do top, bottom here. And that'll also be a visual. I hope it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's continue. Now, you also have what's it called? You also have data type in Tableau. And another striking thing about Tableau is that you don't do data cleansing in Tableau. before you even import your data to Tableau, you are expected to have cleaned it either in Power BI or in Excel. And then you bring it to Tableau. The only thing you can do in Tableau is to change the data type if it's not well aligned. You remember your data type in Power BI, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's breeze through. The data type here is text, which is okay. This is also fine. This is fine. The only one that has an issue is this very one, this unit sold. As you can see, unit sold is in decimal. And if you remember the time we worked on this same data set in Power BI, we also changed it. I don't know if you remember.
Yes, we did.
Okay, so we'll still
But we
change
later
it.
changed it back.
What did you say?
I think we later changed it back.
You mean in Power BI? I doubt, because but it wouldn't really give issue because you can still do your calculation, but then it's not right to say unit sold is in decimal. I mean, that doesn't happen anywhere. You can sell 1.5 or 1.5 units of cars. You understand? So the ideal thing to do is to have it in whole numbers, as you can see here. So just click on this hash key and you select whole number. So it's a whole number now. Every other one is fine. Let's check manufacturing price is in whole number. Yes, but manufacturing price can actually be in decimal place. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Because you can have something like
Mm.
1 naira 50 kobo as your manufacturing price. So it can either be in decimal or in whole number. All right, so gross sale is fine. Discount bound is also fine. Sales, every other one is fine. All right, so now that we've been able to correct the error in our data type, let us now have our sheet one. So it's assumed that we have extracted. Now and we've also transformed by changing that data type. So let's load back. Once you click on your sheet one here, it takes you to this place. Now, this is your sheet one. You can insert sheet two by clicking on the next new worksheets icon, and you keep inserting till you're done. All right, so let's briefly look at this environment. This is still your tab ribbons, just as you have it in Excel. Here you have your undo button, your redo button. Then this is your sorts. You sort from these two buttons, and then this is your visuals. You can also hide it by clicking on this show me. When you click on it, it brings it out. You click on it again, it takes it off. Then this is your columns and this is your rows. And of course, these are your columns, as in the
Tables.
columns in the tables. Do you understand? So that's it. Then this is your filter pane, and then this is where you format from by the time you're done making your visuals. And of course, this is your report canvas, more like. But for table, it's called your view. It's called view. This is where your work stays by the time you start making your visuals. All right. So that's pretty all. Let's start making our visuals now, starting with the KPIs. Now, for Tableau, you also have your DAX functions. You remember DAX in Power BI, right?
Yes, sir.
So you also have DAX in Tableau. So we are going to calculate using DAX and also using the normal drag and drop like we were doing in Excel and in Power BI. So let's